Kind of a bit overgrown. It had a bunch of flowers earlier in the season, but they just got wiped out by some harsh weather. As you can see, also there's a bunch of fucking weeds in here. Plants are pretty simple creatures. They need water, nutrients, and sunlight. Plant. This is a citrus plant, so they probably want a lower pH, a slightly acidic pH here. Reminds me of something that was in the Karate Kid. Really poignant moment where Mr. Miyagi, he was talking about balance and how balance is so important in life. And let's just take an example here. We have this planter here and we have this plant, and you can see there is an imbalance right now. Like, the planter is bigger than the plant, so this is creating space for this to grow. Now the next thing that Mr. Miyagi said when he was teaching Daniel's son about pruning the bonsai trees was just close your eyes and envision what you want the tree to be. Which is like, it sounds really nice and poetic, but honestly it's like kind of a load of bullshit. Like, how are you supposed to teach somebody like that? You know, it was a great movie, but some of the teaching practices may be questionable. The hard lessons of waxing on and waxing off. Balance here, we have to match them. I want this plant to grow up, but right now it's like super bushy to allow the air exchange from the underside of the leaf. Also, we have these kind of unhealthy leaves here that they're big, and they're coming up right through the middle of the plant and they're blocking a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna maybe give a more specific instruction than Mr. Miyagi did, which is what I've learned is a basic sort of rule of thumb when pruning. The plants need airflow, so you have to allow that. They need sunlight, and you have to allow that too. So you have to create the right amount of space. You look for stems that are either going straight up the plant or across the plant. So let's take an example right here. You know, right here we have this thing. The bottom, you think like, oh, well, maybe we want to like cut the top off and encourage more growth, but this one's going right up through the middle here. Get some here. Here's he bought at a garage sale. Your knife sharpener you bought at a garage sale, planter you bought at a garage sale, like all shears and scissors, they are right-handed instruments. So you know, they make left-handed scissors, but it's kind of a joke. Somebody's got to call up Ned Flanders. Left tutorium, it's got to open up online. 10% is a big niche for an online sale. There's a card, close your eyes and envision it, like Mr. Miyagi says. That's like kind of dumb. Yogi Bhajan, when they were asking him how to meditate, he was like, all right, well, you simply, you know, close your eyes and you do it. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, it's the curse of knowledge. How does he explain step by step how to meditate to people? And so that's like where they came up with these counting methods and these mantras that you repeat. And a lot of it is meaningless as far as I understand. Some of it has to do with the sounds that you make here and try to encourage this growth, even though this is a really healthy one. And that's the question. I feel like the best move is to take out this guy. It's a huge portion of the plant, and that kind of scares me. Branches are crossing and they're touching. They're doing damage to each other with the wind. They're rubbing against the bark here, which the plumbing that they use to move the nutrients up the stem. So I'm going to defer this one and pull off some more obvious candidates here. So like, you know, we have these yellowing leaves. This one's crossing through the middle. Out. This one too. So trees are recursive structures. You know, what applies at any point in the tree will apply anywhere else. It's like fractals.
This right here still eyeing this guy right here. I feel like the best move is to take out this guy. It's a huge portion of the plant, and that kind of scares me. Which is making me think that I could just, cut this one down to here. Take this one, well, obviously here. Now this is crossing through the middle. Out, this one too. So trees are recursive structures. It applies at any point. The tree will apply anywhere else. It's like fractals. This right here, it's going out and up. Just get rid of it. Just try to focus on the main branches and encouraging the growth through them. So like this, let it go, let it go. We're gonna feel sad. Smash. Okay, we got a break, but not anymore. Okay, we're looking good. I'm still eyeing this guy right here. And I mean, because yeah, you want the thing to grow out and spread. So I'm
It's a bigger branch. And then snips. Sad. I wonder if I could propagate this. Maybe I'll put this in